Hi guys. Yeah. Very good evening. Welcome to the session. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive exam preparation platform. So in today's session, we're going to talk about the reason behind taking up M.Tech in IITs or NITs as the most preferred option. Most of the students, among the students that attempt GATE exam, most of them try to get into masters into IITs. What are the reasons behind it? There are only few reasons that many students know, but as I'm a passed out of an IIT, I'll tell you many more reasons. After getting into it, I came to know about those reasons. So before getting into an IIT, you'll be having some reasons in mind, very basic reasons like placements, good professors, and all those things. But there are many other reasons also for getting into an IIT or an IT. So let me explore all those details. Right. Right. So this is my profile. So I have 10 years, more than 10 years of experience, and I've done my master's from IIT Madras with specialization communication systems. So, and my subjects of expertise is same, communication systems as well as signals and systems. So I've cracked GATE twice, and I have worked for many reputed organizations in the country. And this is my Telegram group. So if you wish to ask me any doubts regarding communications or signals and systems, so you can post me in that group. I can help you with those doubts. And you can ask me if there is anything else you feel like I can help you with, any suggestions or anything else, you can post it in that group. So I can help you in whatever way I can. Okay. Right. So, right. Coming to the first point, the reason why people want to do masters in IITs. What is the reason? Main reason. The reason is, the first reason that comes to mind into the mind of any student is amazing placements. Okay. Yes, obviously. Yes, IITs and NITs, they offer the best placements possible in the country. Generally, so to get these placements, so whatever placements you are seeing here, the companies like Microsoft or Amazon or Google or Qualcomm. So if you want to get into these companies, it's not so easy. For a student from a normal college, if he wants to get into these companies, it takes a lot of time. If he say initially he has to work with some small companies or companies which offer small packages, and slowly he has to upgrade his skills, and after 5 or 10 years of experience, provided his skills are sufficient enough to get into these companies, then only he can get into these companies which can offer good packages. Student from normal college also can get into these big companies, but it takes a lot of time. It's not so easy. Whereas if you get into masters into IITs or NITs, yes, you have a, can say it's a shortcut, but not exactly a shortcut. The reason is, for example, so this is a normal college student. So his path is, his road is like this, a narrow road. Whereas a student from IIT is like he's traveling in an expressway, you can say. That's why I told IITs are like an expressway. Reason is, expressway you can travel at high speed, right? I would say IITs are like an expressway for your careers. The reason is your career can progress the same speed that you can go in an expressway, because of the opportunities it presents. Okay, because of the people that are present in those colleges and the facilities, opportunities, the labs, everything else, they will offer you wonderful opportunities to progress very fastly in your career. Hi Gaurav. I'll come to your questions. Any general questions, any questions related to this topic, I'll definitely be happy to answer right now. But if there anything else regarding branches or anything else, PhD admission, okay. So all those things I'll definitely discuss after half an hour. Once I complete whatever I want to discuss in this in these slides, there are around 10 slides. Let me share whatever topic I wanted to present in today's session. Let me present it first, and after that I'll get back to your questions. Okay. Right. So for a student in a normal college, yes, he can also travel fast, or he can also progress, but in a narrow road, however fast you can go, you might have traveled, right? In a single road, the maximum speed that you can go is not more than 60 or 70, because any opposite vehicle comes, or you can't speed up more than 70 or 60 or 70 or maximum 80. Whereas if it's an expressway, you can go to up to 150 if your car is capable of going, right? The same way, if you're from a normal college, it does not mean that you can't get into these big companies. Yes, you can get, but it's a long path. It takes more time because of the opportunities that the college provides, because of the placements that it provides, because of all those reasons, it takes more time. Whereas IITs are like an expressway. If you can travel through a path called gate, and if you can get into IITs or NITs, many NITs or top NITs offer similar placements as IITs. So if you can get into them, so here, in terms of the placements that the IITs offer or NITs offer, or the opportunities that they offer, or the facilities they offer, the professors these colleges offer, in terms of all of them, it can give you very fast growth in your career, because you can upgrade your skills like nowhere else. In IITs, you'll have a lot of amazing teachers, the best faculties or best people for each and every subject will be available. So if you are willing to learn, you can learn a lot from them. So you can upgrade your skills to an extraordinary level. So if you can upgrade your skills to an extraordinary level, then definitely you can get placed into the top companies with ease. Okay, sir. So if once I get into IITs, is the job done? Am I guaranteed some placement in Qualcomm or a Microsoft or Amazon? No. For example, if you take a car example, okay, somehow you cracked gate and got into IIT, and you have parked your car here. If you have parked your car here, how will you progress? You'll not be able to cover any distance if you have parked your car. If your car is at rest, you'll not progress, right? The same way, once you get into IITs, if you don't upgrade yourself, if you don't work hard, you'll not be able to get the top placements. So you might have heard, sir, some people are not getting placed in IITs. Yes, some people who park their cars, or who don't upgrade themselves, who don't work very hard, okay, who don't work hard at all, those people with less CGPA, people with less CGPA means they did not work very hard. For those people, they will also get placements, but they may not be getting the best placements. They might get some other companies, but not the best companies. So once you get into expressway, what is the use of parking in expressway? Expressway is meant for traveling faster. It is not meant for parking, right? So you have to work harder to travel faster. So IITs, once you get into IITs, if you can work on yourself, if you work on upgrading your skills, if you work on how to use the facility around you, if you can work on how to make the best use of the professors available over there, how to make the best use of the lab facilities available over there, if you can do all of that, then your career will progress like the car progresses in an expressway. Okay, yes, amazing placements are there. Yes, you can say this is a shorter path for getting into these top companies. But sir, is it so? If it is so easy, everybody can get into it, right? So I'm saying, yes, through this path also you can get into big companies like Qualcomm. Okay, but it takes more time. But the amount of effort you are putting through this path or this path, it is same because for gate you are putting humongous amount of effort. If you crack gate means you have put a lot of effort. Okay, whereas if you're traveling from normal college, you got into some small company and you have worked on it, so change it to some other company, and then you got into Qualcomm. Let's say you're putting multiple level efforts. You're putting a lot of effort here, you're upgrading your skills, finally you're getting here. All that effort you're putting in gate itself, and you're able to get into that company much faster. You have speeded up your process, you have speeded up your career because of putting a lot of hard work at gate level. Okay, right. So next, what is the next important reason? So there are many reasons. I've kept the reasons in an order that I felt is more important. So the second important reason that I felt is why the M.Tech and IITs or NITs is very important is because of the super professors. Professors that are available over there, they are amazing. If you take any professor, for example, I've studied wireless communications. So whatever professors are available in IIT Madras, wireless communication, they are amazing. They have humongous amount of knowledge. Okay, whatever doubt you ask, they can get into deepest level possible, because they research in that area only. They're masters in that area. Even big companies come for suggestions to them. So imagine what is the kind of expertise they have. So you're going to work with them, you're going to work under them, right? So if you're working under them, if you're seriously willing to learn from them, imagine how much you can learn. And one more important thing is, these professors are not going to spoon feed you. They're not going to spoon feed you. Okay. They're going to give you a challenge. They're going to challenge you with multiple tasks or multiple assignments. So in the way, by challenging us, they're going to bring the best out of us. Okay. They'll ignite our minds with some really good, interesting questions or interesting assignments. Okay. Interesting projects. They can take us to the next level. But we should be willing. We should be willing to accept those professors, and we should be willing to put that extra effort to learn from them. Okay, so make use of the professors. If you are getting into NITs or IITs, make use of best use of the professors. Okay, and don't expect them to spoon feed you. Okay, they are not going to spoon feed you. Okay, for example, we as GATE faculties, we try to teach from zero. Okay, I'm assuming that you don't have any knowledge. We try to start from the scratch, right? But they're not going to do that because they're professors, right? They're professors. They try to go into the deeper level, but they don't care whether you have the basics or not. They assume that you have the basics, and they try to go into the deeper level. They're going to show you that their intention is to show the depth of the subject. Okay, not to touch the basics of the subject. Okay, so if required, you have to upgrade your basics to understand them clearly. Initially, you might face some difficulties in synchronizing with them, but after few classes, you can synchronize with them properly. But to synchronize with them properly, you might have to put some extra efforts if required. But some professors, you might sync with them easily. But some professors, because each professor's style is different, so if the style is different and you're not able to adapt to him, take some time, put some extra efforts so that you'll get in sync with them. But stipend of IIT, you know, right? 12,400. Not only IIT, any college. If you are, as I told, let me get to those generic questions. I mean, other questions other than related to these topics, little later. Okay, because since whatever is your question that is related to IITs only, so let me answer. Not only IIT, stipend of any college is same. If you are taking admission through GATE, you'll get stipend. You are eligible for stipend, and you'll be getting the same stipend for any college. Not only IIT, any college, same stipend, which is 12,400. Right. So I'm just showing some photos of some super professors. So I'm just showing some professors. He is Bhaskara Murthy, sir, Professor Bhaskara Murthy. So he was my professor. I worked under him. I've done my project under him. He's an amazing professor. We are fortunate to listen to his classes. And he is from this guy is from CSE department. So he's also an amazing professor. So we used to hear a lot about him. Right. So one more advantage. The third point of what is the reason behind M.Tech in IITs as the most preferred option. This reason is not a general reason that people know, but when I'm in IIT, I have experienced this. My experience says that you're surrounded by the brightest minds. Correct or not? Just think about it carefully. When you're in IIT, you're surrounded by people who are the top GATE rankers. And also, if you're talking about B.Techs, they have cracked IIT JEE. So can you get better people than them in terms of intellect, in terms of intellect, or the hardworking abilities or the skills? You're surrounded by that kind of people. So when you're surrounded by that kind of bright people, so you'll try to work harder, because you can see other people working harder than you. So you'll take that as the reference. Then you'll try to work more harder. And since you're surrounded by smartest people, you can learn a lot of things from them. They might have better skills than you. You can look up to them and you can learn from them, right? So you're surrounded by the brightest people in the country. You can see all the smart people, all the, you can say, cream layer of students are into IITs. So if you're surrounded by them, definitely you can progress much faster than you can expect, provided we should be willing to learn from them. Right. So there is one saying: you are the average of the five people you interact mostly. Which means if you interact with 100 people, out of them, so there are some 5 or 10 people whom you interact the most. So if you interact with smart people, you will also become like little bit more smarter. and if you interact with some other people, you'll become a person who will go close to those average of those 5 people. So if you're surrounded by brightest minds, if you're an IIT, and yes, definitely you'll be surrounded by the brightest minds, the top gate rankers or top IITJ rankers, then definitely your thought process will definitely improve to the next level, because you're associating yourself with brighter people, right? So that is one amazing advantage that I have observed when I was studying there. Minimum package that we can't say, but so if you are having a very less CGPA, if you are having a very less CGPA, and if you're not studied well in IIT, your minimum package can be only 10 lakhs also, or less than that also. But average, you should ask me the average for an average student or above average student. I heard that it is more than 20 to 25 lakhs. It is around minimum of 20 lakhs is 20 lakhs is the minimum package you can say for a above average student or average student. I'm not saying average student in 10th class or in engineering or in GATE exam, not that. In IIT, what is your performance, your CGPA, your knowledge? What is the knowledge that you have acquired in IIT? So if you're doing masters in a VLSI, how good you're in VLSI branch? How much you have acquired your skills in VLSI? So based on that, you'll get the package. So I'm talking about if you're an above average student in that VLSI area, then definitely you'll get a minimum of 20 lakhs package. So if you have not studied well at all, if you have time passed, then you may not get that package. Okay. So very few students will be there who will not focus after getting into masters in IITs or NITs. Some students, they get into some other avocations, and they miss the track. So for those students, they will also get the placements, but they will not get amazing placements. Okay, assuming that most of the students, more than 90% of the students, will be focusing properly on their studies, and more than 90% of the students who does not deviate, they will get wonderful packages. G1, yes, definitely you'll have advantage if you join in any interdisciplinary branches also, not a problem. See, I'll come back to my first slide. See, I'll tell you few things. Any IIT, any top IITs, for example, will have, if I remember correctly, when I am sitting for placements in 2010-11, there were around 250 companies coming to the campus. Now it might have been more than 300 also. 250 to 300 companies are the total number of companies coming to our campus. Okay. So generally, I remember placement starting on December 1st. Okay, I think now also it is the same thing. First day of placements, around 10 to 15 companies will come. 10 to 15 topmost companies with topmost packages will come. Second day, similar number of companies, 10 to 15. Third day also, similar thing. Okay, like that, it will go on like for 10 days, and after that they'll take some break, and after that again companies will come. So in this, the companies with more than 30 or 40 lakhs will be given the first day slot. So students can apply for those companies and attend the interviews, written tests and all that. Similarly, for second day companies also you can attend. So once you get a placement, you will not be able to apply for another placement if you accept that offer. But companies will be coming every day. Every day, 10 to 15 companies will be coming during the placements period. So roughly these many companies will come. For example, if you're talking about VLSI, at least, if I'm right, at least 15 to 20 companies will come. Minimum 15 to 20 companies. Okay. And how many students are available in VLSI? Hardly 10 to 15 students. If I'm in IIT Madras, I remember it as only 10 to 15. Now the number might have been increased. In other IITs, the number might be different. So let's assume. So number of students, there will be huge number of companies coming, and every student will get, there is a high probability that every student will get placed. Okay, right. So now coming back to the question, if you take interdisciplinary branch, all these companies, you can also access whatever branch you take, whether you are doing B.Tech or M.Tech or MS or PhD or any interdisciplinary branch, you are eligible for all these 250 to 300 companies also. But if it is a VLSI company, they will expect some VLSI knowledge, right? So if you are into an interdisciplinary branch, okay, take an interdisciplinary branch, you'll have some electives, right? Electives means you can choose your courses. In those electives, you choose your branch of interest now. For example, you have taken some interdisciplinary branch which you got because of your rank might be little bigger. So let's say you joined using interdisciplinary branch. Let's say you are interested in VLSI. You can, other students also can understand in a similar way. So let's say a student X got into interdisciplinary branch. Okay. Now this guy, this X is in, this guy is interested in VLSI. Now what he can do is, this guy, nobody stops him from sitting in the placements. Okay, nobody stops him in sitting in the placements for these companies. But every company will have some criteria, right? Mostly the criteria will be generic only. It's not like compulsory, no, this student should not sit. I don't think many companies will put that kind of criteria. So if you are interested in VLSI, what you can do is, interdisciplinary means you are supposed to do some courses. Apart from that, electives will be there. Few electives, 3 or 4 electives will be there. In those electives, you take some VLSI things now. You take courses related to VLSI. And if you're interested, you can audit also, no? Audit some VLSI courses. Whatever VLSI M.Tech student is taking, what courses he's taking, those courses you also study out of your own interest. You will build your resume. Like a VLSI student, you build your resume. Though your branch is not VLSI, though it is interdisciplinary, you can build your resume according to VLSI, provided you are interested in VLSI. Similarly, if you are interested in some other area, you can build your resume according to that. You can learn courses regarding that. And if you are seriously interested, I don't see any reason no professor will reject you if you are seriously interested. Go to a professor who works in VLSI and tell him that, sir, I'm really interested and I've done these courses. Please accept me as your student. You can ask them and do work in VLSI. Then you are as good as an VLSI student. This is one technique you can follow. But you have to put extra effort, definitely, because you're taking more courses, right? So you have to put extra effort. So if you got a little bit bigger rank and you got into an interdisciplinary branch, if you don't want to take one more attempt, you got into interdisciplinary branch. Yes, if you, whatever branch you're interested in, you work on that branch using electives, audit, and project. Once you do that, you build your resume, write in the resume that whatever project you have done, yes, it is a VLSI project. Then every VLSI company will be interested to interview you. It's up to you how you perform in the interview, right? Opportunities will be there. It's up to us how we upgrade ourselves, how we adapt to the situation. Right? So Dheeraj, you're asking something. Can I be able to crack GATE without any outside coaching, just by self-preparation? Dheeraj, it is possible. I'm not saying it is not possible. It is possible, but tough. But it is very tough. Because a lot of coachings are available now. Online is available, offline is available. I would suggest you can take some coaching. Why should you risk? Because if you miss something, if your planning is not good, or if you don't know how to study in a particular subject, then you're going to lose marks, right? If you lose marks, you'll not get good rank. Then you have to study one more year. Then what is the point? There are a lot of options available for us for coaching, offline, online. Choose whatever is convenient for you. And there are free lectures also available online. You have to be smart enough to search for them. Okay. So Dheeraj, I would suggest it can be done with self-preparation, but you will not know whether you are going in the right direction. So that's why follow some right people. Okay. But self-preparation also you can do using the videos available in the YouTube or online platforms, which are freely available also. But you should be smart enough to search for them and do some extra work. But taking coaching is more easier. Yes, Sai Panit, yes, who got Air 1, he is from IIT Madras. Okay. Who a person who is studying in IIT, if you are as skilled as him, then definitely without coaching also you can get. But their planning will be different. They're already studying in IIT means their confidence levels will be different. Their planning will be different. There might be many other people like him. There might be many other people like him who might have tried self-preparation, but may not have got the good rank. We are only seeing the person who got it. There might be many other people who may not have got it right. Do you want to take that chance? If you want to take that chance, yes, you can go with self-preparation. Okay, I'll not say against it. It's up to you. But my sincere suggestion is take some coaching. Whichever coaching you feel is good, whichever coaching you feel is can guide you better, take up that coaching. I'm not suggesting take up my coaching. Okay, I'm not saying that. But then, which IIT is better for the placement? Every IIT is same, man. Why are you asking the same questions? Every IIT is same. It's a be up to you. Same companies are coming to most of the top. All the top IITs, same companies will come. Okay, same package they will offer. All the top 5 IITs will offer the same placements with same packages, same companies. Okay. Hi Vignesh, good evening. Rajesh, I got 153 in AC. I'm applying for a few IITs in VLSA. Is it a problem? No, Rajesh, I would suggest to go for at least 6 or 7 IITs. Don't apply for less, because that is a mistake I have done when I'm applying. I've applied only for 4 IITs, which is a mistake from my side. That because of that, I've faced a lot of pressure. So you don't do that mistake. Just for the sake of safety, apply for few more colleges. Okay. Right. So the next reason behind M.Tech as the most preferred option in IITs is they're the best places for research. Sir, I'm not interested in research. I'm only interested in placements. Yes, that is fine. But they are the best places which can offer research. What is the meaning of research? Whatever project you are doing, that is also some kind of research. A basic level research, you can say. Whatever project we do in a master's or be engineering, that is also a research only, no? That is a basic level research. We don't do amazing research, but we do some level of research. They're the best places for research. They might ignite your minds towards research also. They have the best facilities. Yes, Vignesh, we can apply after 2 years also. Yes. Right. So world class research facilities are available, because whatever labs are available in IITs, those labs will not be available in normal colleges. I mean, normal engineering colleges that we generally study, right? In those colleges, some lab facilities will be available, but not all lab facilities. The reason is because labs are expensive. To establish certain labs, it will be very expensive. They will cost few crores. Okay, so but since IITs have good funding, so they are able to establish some world-class research facilities. And apart from the facilities, we're having best professors working on them, right? And in IITs these days, when our government is facing some issue, let's say for example, recently some cyclones came. During those cyclones, if government is not able to figure out few things, they'll approach these IITs, they'll approach the professors in the IITs, and they'll ask them for solutions. They'll suggest some solutions, or they will design some solutions that happened in the recent past. Even our IITs will be working on the current technologies, like right now electric vehicles is a boom thing, right? So our IITs are working on these electric batteries, and recently, if you remember, 2-3 years back, IIT Madras has came up with how to construct a house with a very less cost, that too in very in shortest amount of time. So the things which are very helpful to normal people, so research is happening on those most happening things, so you can also be part of it. John, you're talking about solid state or electron systems. I'm sorry, sorry, John. I'm not aware of those branches. So you can ask someone who knows about it. Gate score of 360. I doubt it. Fayas, I doubt it. So best place to multiply skills and abilities. Obviously, I talked about technical things, because best professors are available, best minds are available around you. I mean, your fellow students are the best in the market, right? Because they got the very best gate ranks. So being around them, and you'll be presented with opportunities like assignments, your mini projects. There will be multiple opportunities presented to you to enhance your technical skills. Apart from technical skills, you can also enhance some other skills also. There will be a lot of tech festivals and cultural festivals happening. Or for placements, you can be a coordinator, you can work as a coordinator if you are interested. So like that, there are multiple opportunities where you can take up some managerial roles or leadership roles, and you can learn leadership skills and managerial skills by managing. There will be many opportunities to manage things. Okay, if you are willing to take it up, you can take it up, because taking up those things will improve. You may not become the best manager or best leader, but you will learn things from people who are doing it well. And since you are taking up certain responsibility, you'll definitely improve in that area. How will that help me, sir? Sir, I'm a technical guy. How will managerial skills or leadership skills will help me? Yes, they will help you. May not be immediately, but in future. After 10 years of experience in Qualcomm, what will you become? You'll be leading some. You'll be in a lead position, right? You'll be guiding some people below you. And after 20 years, what happens? You'll go to some position where some hundreds of people will be working under. So, do you need some leadership skills or not? So, if you learn them in places like this, definitely they'll help you a lot in future. They'll fast track your career. Yes. Next one is IIT tag is something which you can wear all your life. Yes, I've experienced it myself. Yes, I have done masters in IIT 10 years back, but still I can whenever a situation comes, whenever some people ask me what is your qualification, I say not just M.Tech. I've done my masters from IIT. So that will give a lot of respect from unknown people. Also from unknown people, generally they don't give respect to you, right? But when you say your qualification, you're from IITs or NITs, they definitely give you immediate instant respect you'll get. Because of that, some things might go very smoothly. I'm not saying that IIT tag will do everything, but that's definitely a value addition, right? So even if you talk about Sundar Pichai, Google CEO, whenever they talk about him, they'll say IITian. Though he is holding the best position in the world, one of the best positions in the world, but still he's being addressed as IITian. See the importance of it. You can also have that. So as you advance through your career, you'll have slight advantage. I'm not saying you'll be the most preferred person. I'm not saying that. But when two people are there, equal abilities, equal hard work, and all that in a company, when then you'll have slight advantage, because since if you're from IIT or an IT, then definitely you'll have a slight advantage compared to others. It's not like super advantage in career. Definitely it will have slight advantage. Right. So amazing infrastructure and facilities are available in IITs, right? So as I've already talked about lab facilities and the campus facilities. So let me talk about some other things also. Sports facilities. So there will be tennis courts, there will be world-class swimming pools, there will be sports complexes like indoor badminton, cricket stadiums. There will be many things like that. So not only technical things, you can explore other activities also, cultural activities, sports activities. If you want to improve your skills on that area, or if you want to refresh your mind using those activities, yes, you can do that. Facilities will be available. They're amazing places. Yes. So nowadays, IITs are encouraging people to think entrepreneurially. So to get some new ideas, to solve the problems faced by the people around us. So entrepreneurs, what do? They solve problems around us, right? So Zomato, what did they do? They solve the problem of ordering a food very easily, getting the food very easily to our home, whatever food we like, right? Like that, Red Bus solved a problem. So every entrepreneur has solved some problem or the other. Many entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, only we are seeing, but there will be many other entrepreneurs who are not visible to us, but they are always trying to solve some problem or the other. So when we are in IITs, if we are having that ignition in our mind to become an entrepreneur in future, then definitely they are the best places, because there definitely will be facilities to to improve your entrepreneurial skills or entrepreneurial mindset. There will be opportunities available in IITs. Okay, you can improve your skills regarding that area also. Yes, since you are surrounded by definitely smart people, you can definitely become significantly better person with conscious efforts. If you're consciously putting efforts, definitely you can become a better person intellectually, or the way you think, that also can be improved a lot. Keshav, I'll come back to you. Right. Yes. So I'm done with my session. Now I'll come back to your doubts. Rajesh, solid state devices got least cut off air 300. Got it in IIT Bombay. Kaushal, you're asking something. I got gate score of 623 in instrumentation and gate score of 535 in triple E. Can I apply for VLS in IIT Guwahati and e-mobility in IIT? See, if that IIT score, you're crossing the score eligibility of that IIT, you just apply. Okay. And now we can't decide. Last year cutoff is 550 means this year it does not guarantee that you'll get a seat with 550 score. We can't guarantee that. Scores will differ year to year. Slightly they will change 10%, 15%. They will vary. Okay. So whatever colleges you are eligible for, you apply for them. Apply for more colleges if required. Don't apply for less colleges. Okay. And wait till the last round of counseling. Shubha Vishwas, you're asking something. I want to join IIT Bombay, but work there is no M.Tech in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Would M.Tech in be a good option if I want to prepare my profile in ML? What is the scope of e-mobility in IIT Delhi? Kaushal, I'm not aware of in IIT Delhi. I'm not aware of the in-depth details of IIT Delhi about e-mobility. I'm not aware of the professors who are working on it. Definitely there will be opportunities for every category, but I'm not exactly aware of e-mobility in IIT Delhi. You can inquire with the students who studied there. That would be old students from IIT Delhi can give you better information regarding. Okay, Subha Vishwas, regarding machine learning, right? See, get into an IIT, man. So at least for placement wise, you'll get artificial intelligence based companies or ML based companies. At least you'll get placements, right? You join IIT Bombay, take whatever branch you're gonna get. My suggestion, okay? You just think from your side what is good for you. But my suggestion is get into IIT Bombay or whatever IIT you're gonna get, top IITs. Okay, take their courses and you improve your skills on artificial intelligence and machine learning. Take some electives, whatever electives you have to take some courses as, in electives category, right? So take those courses on artificial intelligence and machine learning. Definitely there will be courses based on them because that is a booming technology. Why will there not be courses? They may not be giving you a branch regarding that, but I remember 10 years back itself I have seen courses on ML and AI in computer science department. Now those definitely there will be some courses, I mean the subjects available on those areas. So take those subjects, you improve in that area and you search for professors who work in that area. You can approach them and you can do project on them also. Okay, getting into IIT is important, and after that whatever area you want to improve upon, you can do that. Once you get into an IIT, you are having wonderful options of placements, right? A lot of companies will come. Only thing is you have to present yourself to them that you are eligible to get into their company. You have to prove them that you are capable of getting into their company. Okay. So there is no sufficient data. Shall I apply paste brand on? Yes, definitely, Kaushal. If you have IITs are always very good. Initial stage means you'll have yeah, infrastructure may not be very good, but definitely IITs means they do whatever they do, they do it very well. And all you need is only one professor who can guide you well. You don't need 100 professors because we are going to do project only under one professor. If there's one good professor who is working on whatever area you're interested in, that is sufficient for us, no? Right? And for the time that we are going to do project 6 months to 1 year, in that 6 months to 1 year we can't do some what do you say, amazing things, right? We'll do some small amount of research. For that small amount of research, whether there is facility or not, that should not really matter much. If you're interested in deep research, right, if you want to do PhD and all that, definitely we can expect more infrastructure facilities regarding that. But since we are interested in only masters and then placement, so even if the facilities are not available for the project that we are going to do, small kind of project we'll do, for that, that's fine. With college preparation on NAV, okay. So there are you can search through our channel BYJU'S exam prep. You will get some videos on how to crack along with college preparation. There is some beautiful video made on it. You can go through that video. Okay, I'll not be able to cover it in this video. Okay, so guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe. You can like the video if this video is helpful to you. I got 5529 score in GATE physics. I have done B.Tech in engineering physics from DTU. C category CGPA 8.84, but I have 3 years gap. How to justify that gap? Is this a disadvantage? If you're performing well in the interviews, right? If you're performing well in interviews, then that gap, you can say some personal reasons or health issues or whatever, they'll be able to understand. Don't think too much about that gap. Work on your CGPA, upgrade your skills, and perform well in the interview. That gap should not matter much, as far as I believe. Okay. Navneet, as I told you, go through that video which is available on our YouTube channel regarding tips to crack 2-digit rank along with college preparation. Okay. If still you are having some doubts now, you can get back to me. Yeah, as I told you, I have given you my Telegram channel, right? You can contact me on that if at all, if you are having any other issues. Yes, this is my Telegram channel. You can add yourself to that. You can ask me any doubts regarding these 2 subjects or any generic questions. If you think I can help you with, you can ask. Okay. Vignesh, vision match, I think that's it. I think in the month of September or October they'll come. Vignesh, communication classes will start from in the month of September or October. Nirmala, you are saying, asking something. Sir, in the corporate sector, companies hire or fire candidates as per their will. So, in spite of lack in job security, why people are craving for these placements? Who told you that there is insecurity, Nirmala? How many people have you seen being fired? There are very rare situations. Okay, 2008 economic crisis. That very rarely happens. Because of that, yes, some people lost jobs. But did they not get the jobs later? They'll get, no. Okay, so don't think that there is a lot of insecurity. I don't think there is any insecurity. I've seen my friends, nobody got fired. Even if they got fired also, they can get back, they can get into some other company. They're having very good degree, they're having good skills. We don't need to fear. As long as we are having sufficient skills, we don't need to fear for any kind of thing. Even if it is economic crisis like 2008 crisis where a lot of people lost jobs, in that crisis also, no problem. 1 or 2 months after that you'll get some job, no problem. As long as you're having skills, as long as you're hardworking, nobody can touch you, even in the corporate sector. Okay, remove that misconception. Okay, there is no lack of job security. There is wonderful job security. People are growing like anything. Top 3 IITs versus any course. Desired course in IITs, I would prefer Shubha Vishwas. I would prefer desired course in IITs as best IIT as possible. If not top 3, at least fourth best or fifth best or 6th, 7th, at least top 10 IITs. If you can get your desired course, take that. Okay, top 10 IITs, you'll get the same placements, man. Qualcomm will come to top 10 companies, Intel will come to top 10 companies, Google also will come. Okay, Vignesh, I'm also eagerly waiting to teach you guys. Fine, anything else? Shall we stop at this place then? Fine then. So I hope you like this session. So subscribe if you have not subscribed, and like the video if you have liked the content that I have delivered today. So that's it, guys. Thank you and take care. Good night. If there is any doubts, we will meet in some other session and I'll clear your doubts in another session. Okay.